Hey everyone, I hope I can take just a couple minutes out of your day to share a few thoughts that I have for you that I hope will be encouraging and uplifting as you go throughout this day. In 2006, a football movie came out that was religiously focused that was called Facing the Giants. I don't know if any of you have seen that, but if you have seen it, there's probably a scene in the movie that you remember that includes one of the football players saying that the team that they were on was going to get beat by the team they were playing that Friday night. And the coach told him to get up and that he was going to have to do a death crawl for saying that type of thing. And the death crawl includes getting on your hands and your feet with your knees in the air and someone on your back and crawling on the football field. It's something that takes a good amount of strength to do. And the coach told the football player, I want you to give me your very best. He didn't tell him how far he had to go. He just said, I want your very best. So the football player was thinking, I could probably get to the 30 with someone on my back and even to the 50 if there's no one on my back. The football coach just said, I want your very best. Can you promise me that? And the football player promised he'd give him his best. And so he started that death crawl, and his teammates were on the sides kind of laughing and cutting up, not really paying much attention to what was going on. But that football player, he started and he kept going and he kept going. And his coach was starting to yell encouragement for him. Don't stop, don't quit. You told me you'd give me your best. Once or twice the football player would pause and it seems like he was going to stop because of the pain and the struggle that he was going through, but he kept pushing. His teammates weren't laughing anymore at that point. They had gotten up and they were silently watching as that football player made it all the way to the end zone, 100 yards, with a man on his back. The coach got on the ground next to the player and said, you are the most influential person on this team. If you walk around defeated, so will they. Each of us can be influences in our lives as well. This football team, they were going through challenges, they were going through struggles, their own personal giants in their lives. Much like David facing Goliath, they were going through problems that were bigger than they were. And we go through the same things sometimes in our lives. A passage that came to mind when I was thinking about this comes from 1 Corinthians chapter 9, a very common passage. 1 Corinthians 9, I'll start reading in verse 24. Do you not know that those who run in a race all run, but one receives the prize? Run in such a way that you may obtain it. And everyone who competes for the prize is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a perishable crown, but we for an imperishable crown. Now this passage is talking about the race of life that we run in and the attitude that we should have, how we should have this competitive spirit that is zealous, that is enduring, because it's recognized that the race of life that we run has obstacles, it has challenges, it has giants that we're going to have to face and get over. But if we get through these obstacles, if we overcome these giants, then we too can be influences for other people. We can better other people, we can better ourselves, and ultimately we can give glory to God who helps us through these struggles and these trials and hardships. So I encourage you all to rise up and defeat your own personal giants, whatever they may be, so that we can get into the end zone of heaven and just be an influential person overall to the people around us. Thank you for your time, and I hope that was encouraging for you.